Hey guys, Alysia here, and welcome to this early hands-on of Kingdom Hearts X Unchained. Now, this is a story of the beginning of the Kingdom Hearts series. It's kind of like a prequel, and I've just created my character. It looks like I've got to select a union to join. I've got a choice of Ursus, Volpes, Leopardos, Anguis, or Unicornus. Oh, come on, it's got to be the Unicornus. Anyone who knows me knows that I pretty much live my life in a unicorn onesie. So if I want to be true to form here, of course I'm choosing the Unicornus. So as we're kicking off, this is set way before any of the games that you guys might have played back in the day. I think there's been 7 Kingdom Hearts games. I could completely be making that up, and apologies if so. But it's basically, it takes place in the world of fairy tales, which we've seen before in the series. It's talks about during, it's the era before the Keyblade War that we play in the other games, which is pretty cool. This game is actually a port of the other Kingdom Hearts X Unchained games, which it was launched on PC, I think, in 2013. So this one is launching on iOS and Android. It's already out in North America, and it's also been out since September, I think, in Japan. But for the rest of the world, anyone in Europe or Australia or anywhere, yeah, you're going to have to wait. So as we're kicking things off, moving around the screen, it's just simply by tapping and holding. Looks like we're about to go into a battle to defeat the Heartless, so the old enemies are back. So I've got to tap each enemy, and when I tap an enemy, I attack them with my Keyblade. Looks like I can use medals to attack. Once all medals have been used, it's the enemy's turn. Okay, so we've got these kind of turn-based combat coming back into it. Now, when this game actually started, I kind of set up all the recording equipment, set it off, hit new game, was all ready to chat to you guys, and then all of a sudden there were these massive updates and extra things to download, which was a little bit of a pain actually. It means that the whole amount of space that you're going to need on your Android or iOS device for this game is about 1.1 gigabytes. So if you don't have access to an internet connection when you start playing this, or you don't have that much space on your device, you might want to get clearing. Finding your target. Follow the target mark and defeat the enemy to complete a quest. Nice one. Now, there was an interview recently with director Tetsuya Nomura. He's worked on the game since the very beginning, since the first Kingdom Hearts came out all those years ago. And he was particularly excited about this game. He said that the only new locations that you'll see in the entire game, this one that we're running through now, this is Daybreak Town. And this doesn't exist in any of the other games, but it's brand new for Kingdom Hearts Unchained. And interestingly, he said that as this game kind of gets more and more users on the app version, they might actually be adding new content. So we might be getting new settings, new characters, and new updates. In terms of the characters that we've got at the moment, there's only 5 foretellers, and there's a character called Chirithy. I think I'm saying that right. And there's also some new characters named Ephemera and Skuld that are going to appear later on and move the stories forward. But this is the first level that we've got through. Congratulations! Got some avatar coins, a mithril shard, objective completed. So this I think is this Chirithy character that I was talking about, this brand new cat. Yes, we are a little bit confused. Here's what's going on. Explain. Your pursuit of light made you the perfect candidate for a Keyblade wielder. Darkness is spreading, and it's up to you to use the weapon to get rid of it. Collect light, and in turn save the world. That seems like a fair trade. So this is kind of like the really neat idea of this. By making this a prequel, if you've never ever played any of the previous Kingdom Hearts games, the idea is, if you're new to the series, this is a really awesome introduction to it. You don't need to know about any previous plot lines because it occurs before those plot lines. And if you are a kind of hardcore Keyblade carrying fan of the series, then you can also just play along and get super into it and kind of just have this whole new colour and dimension brought up for the world. Oh yeah, it is Chirithy. To unleash its true power, you'll need to use a fragment, special medals that you can set in your Keyblade. Cool. Yeah, that is a lot to take in. So why don't you use the Heartless here for some practice? Cool. So like I said before, I mean, this is the very, very beginning of the game. So we're just getting into the swing of it. It's all the tutorials and it's slowly taking you through how to play. I have to say though, I am kind of liking the touchscreen controls, bearing in mind that this is a port of the PC version of the game. It's working pretty nicely. And I'm playing it on quite a small iPod screen, not playing it on the iPad. So for the moving around, it's super, super responsive. All right, defeat the shadow. Play a turn. Flick the screen to attack all enemies. Ah, interesting. So they've put in some gesture-based controls. That's pretty nice. One turn triumph. Hey. All right, let's pick a fight with this guy. Begin battle. I quite like this swiping move. That's super, super satisfying. One turn triumph. Let's move on down. Pow, pow, crash. Nice. All right. Warning. Begin triumph battle. Let's have another go. Swiping. Yeah, the combat feels super nice actually. And as you can see in the left-hand corner, there's lots of different characters from the Final Fantasy series, from the Disney series. Like, if you're not familiar with the Kingdom Hearts kind of canon, it's built of characters from Square Enix and Disney. Square Enix and Disney make this game together. So you'll see characters like Goofy, but you'll also see characters like Yuna from Final Fantasy X. It's kind of all of the familiar faces from all the other games that you might have played. So the general kind of progression, it seems to be, it's all set up into story-based quests. Now that's quite nice because on mobile, you don't always have long playtimes. You know, sometimes you're playing on the bus or just going into work and you can't sit down and play like you would on PC for say an hour at a time. So splitting up the missions into bite-sized chunks makes a lot of sense. It looks like we've unlocked Mickey. Way! And we've got more powerful medals. Let's try equipping our new medal. Swap it over. Into our, is this spare slot? Looks like we've replaced Daffy Duck with Mickey. Begin. All right. If anyone's actually played this game on the, on PC, because it has been out for about 3 years now, I'd be really intrigued to see what you guys think of kind of how this port looks from when you last played it on PC, and whether you will be also getting it on your phone, because there's something nice about being able to play some of your favourite games just as you're going about your daily business. Kind of opens things up slightly. But there you go, that is an early flavour of the Kingdom Hearts X Unchained. Like I said, it is out in North America at the moment. It's free to play, as far as I understand too, which is pretty nice. So if you want to pick it up, it's out on iOS and Android. Not got any word yet on when it's going to be launching around the rest of the world, but given that it launched in Japan in September and it's now launching in North America now, hopefully it should be fairly soon. But let us know in the comment section below whether you're going to be getting your hands on it, and also just what your favourite Kingdom Hearts game is from the series. Awesome, that's it from me guys, and I will see you on the next video.